Massachusetts, Tepoztlán, I'm in Tepoztlán. Estoy en Tepoztlán también, Jasmine. Bozeman, Montana, Pacheco, California, Mexico, Idaho, Valle Bravo, beautiful. Lenapehoking, Turtle Island. Beautiful, wonderful. Wow, I'm so grateful that so many of you are here. Thank you. Thank you for answering the call. Thank you for being here. Thanks for showing up. Thank you for your trust in me as well. I'm really, really honored to serve you for this next, I think, hour 15, hour and a half. If you need to leave after an hour, I understand, but it'd be great if you can stay the whole time. Southern California, San Francisco, awesome. Great. Be great if you can stay the whole time because it's going to be very comprehensive. There'll be a lot of information. I'm going to be bringing you on a journey through the voice, a journey through a meditation, a journey through music, and a journey through your emotional body, your emotional self. We're going to get into some of the spiritual energetics of what this whole singing thing is all about. So raise your hand. So who's here because they want to sing more beautifully? Raise your hand if you fall into that category. Yeah, okay. William, Brody, okay, almost everyone. Okay, so raise your hand if you feel like maybe you used to be more connected to your voice, you used to be more connected to music, you used to sing more. Maybe you were in a choir when you were younger. Maybe you played an instrument when you were younger, but something changed and you feel a bit more disconnected from it. You want to reclaim that. Raise your hand if you feel like that's you. Luana, Fabiola, Jasmine, Patty, Merrick. Okay, great. And you can fall into many or all of these categories, or none of them, maybe. Maybe you're here. Raise your hand if this is you. If you just want to pick up some new skills, you want to get some new perspective, some new approaches. Tessa, William, Merrick. Okay, Brody, Edwin. Okay, cool. Raise your hand if you're here because you're just kind of curious about me. You feel drawn to my music. You like my vibe. You something I said resonated with you, and you kind of want to know what I'm all about and what I have to share. Brody, okay. Fabiola, Tessa, Edwin, Merrick's nodding her head. Yes, okay, cool. All right, I got you on that one as well. Raise your hand if you're a facilitator of some sort, you work with groups, you work one-on-one, you're a teacher of some sort, and you've been feeling called to use music more, use the voice more in the work that you're doing with people. William, Merrick, Maria, Tessa. Yeah, William, I see you have lots of instruments there. So probably just get some new ideas, some fresh ideas, or perhaps just to go over some old ones. And raise your hand if you're an instrumentalist who has been feeling the call to sing. So maybe you play piano, you play guitar, you play ukulele, and you're like, okay, I want to get out of just being here and I want to kind of be more like, I want to be more here and I want to sing and I want to express myself. Nobody, okay. Or William a bit, okay. So William, maybe you feel more like an instrumentalist than a singer. Yeah, okay, cool. Amazing. Wonderful. Let's see if everybody's in. Okay, and I'm sure we'll have some more people coming in. Wonderful. So the conversation that I want to start with is why are we here? And we answered some of that question on a personal level, but on a broader level, why should we even find ourselves in a situation where we feel like we need to learn how to sing? Because traditionally, you know, in our ancient cultures, we all had that given to us as a birthright. I call it our musical birthright. Something has gone terribly wrong. For some reason, we are disconnected from our music, be it ancestral songs or just our capacity to open our voices and sing and celebrate and be joyful and express ourselves in a way that feels good in our body, a way that feels good in our being. We're disconnected from the songs our ancestors sang. Raise your hand if you're singing songs that you know your ancestors sang. Merrick, Fabiola, you are beautiful. That's good. For the rest of us, it's something that perhaps we need to uncover, perhaps something we need to reclaim. There is a quote I really like by Terence McKenna, our beloved mushroom psychonaut. He says, "The culture is not your friend." And for me, what the way I take that is our cultural conditioning. I don't know how you guys feel, but I just feel like so much of what I learned in school was utter nonsense. I feel that what I should have been learning and what I would love for my children to learn one day is nervous system regulation, meditation, ancient wisdom from the Vedas, from Buddhism, from indigenous cultures. I would love them to learn relational literacy, like how to be in reciprocal relationship with each other, with the other children, with their parents, with the society, with the earth, with nature that sustains us. I would like us to learn to sing together in a way that's non-performative, that isn't about needing to achieve love, but rather about having a shared experience of unity with one another, with spirit, with God. This is what I would like to see with our education. So somehow we missed out on all of that. And I think if you're here, it's because you felt the call, you've been walking that path to go through that process of clearing certain things out in order to reclaim certain things that are good, sort of reorganizing our whole psychological, spiritual, material, physical system of nourishment. So this has happened with our music. The music has been a victim of it too. It's been subject to the market forces. It's been commodified. And as with everything else we've been conditioned to do, we have been educated to interact with it in a way so that we're seeking to be loved, to belong, to do something productive. So the core of this work that I deeply invite you into, that we're going to do today, is to start to interact in a new way with our voice. And we're going to start at the very beginning, which is right here in the body, and understanding also how we arrived into this kind of a situation where we have to clear certain things out and then invite some new things in. So we'll begin with a little journey into ourselves, and this will be a very personal, intimate exploration. I'd like to invite everyone to close their eyes. And sitting up straight in your chair or in your seat. If you're driving, please don't close your eyes. And begin to connect with your breath. And I'd like you to inhale into your heart space and exhale whatever tension you might be feeling, whatever this moment has been showing you informationally within your body. Breathing deeply into the heart space while the belly is inflating. And simply observe what is present. What thoughts are passing by your mind like clouds adrift in the sky? What's the emotional tone that you feel in your body? And what's the intensity of that tone? If you were to put a number on it from 1 to, let's say, 11. And as you hold these two objects, your mind and your feelings and your attention, can you begin to observe the one who is observing? Who is it that is observing from this place of pure awareness? And if you feel like the noise is starting to overwhelm the signal, anchoring back into your breath, to your heart space. As you sit in this place of awareness, observing the one who is observing, I'd like you to call into mind a time when you felt not so connected to your voice. That could mean a singing moment. That could mean a moment where you failed to speak your truth. And I'd like you to welcome the feeling that accompanies this memory as a kind of a powerful stranger that you're here to befriend. Was there shame? Is there anger? Is there embarrassment? Is there grieving the opportunity that was lost? And I'd like to invite you now to turn towards that side of yourself that's feeling this challenging feeling. And embracing yourself with your arms, go ahead and embrace yourself. We're going to hold that, probably this wounded child part of ourselves, in a reassuring embrace. You can tell this child, it's okay, I'm here, I've got you, I've got your back. There's nothing you need to do. You're perfect exactly just being as you are. giving your love and care and attention to this part of yourself that has been in such a desperate search for love and acceptance. Very gently, very slowly, you can lower your arms, but if it feels good to stay there, you may stay there. And keeping our connection to this feeling that we found within ourselves, this place we found within ourselves. We're going to start to hum together, and using this very quiet, very gentle hum as a way of building a sense of safety in the body, a self-soothing mechanism. You can start to explore, but don't allow your exploration to override this safety, this feeling of safety, which eventually can open up into pleasure. We begin with safety, then we move into pleasure. together and Om together. Thank you. So we need to clear some things out, and then we're going to welcome some things in. And then I promise you we're going to get to some singing. We'll do a lot of singing afterwards. It's important to set the stage. Do we feel good? We're arriving. Good. Going to bring you through one more meditation. We're working on the energetics, and we're working on the opening new possibilities for the voice. And then we're going to continue with just some very practical training on the mechanism, from the generator to the vibrator to the resonator, the mechanics of singing. But first, one very important work for us to go through. So I'd like to close your eyes one more time. Please, Tessa, give me a thumbs up if the balance is good with the voice. Yeah. Thank you. So we'll take a deep inhale, inflating the belly. 1, 2, 3, and out with a sigh. Deep inhale, inflating the belly. 1, 2, 3, out with a sigh. Deep inhale, inflating the belly. 1, 2, 3, and out with a sigh. Just breathing normally. Feel the weight of your body on the seat. Feel the presence of your body in this space. And connect with the silent place that's within you. Just allowing the breath to happen organically, naturally. And as you sit here in this room, in this very space that you're in, you visualize a trap door on the floor in front of you, kind of a cellar door, a basement door. It magically appears a few feet ahead of you. Out of your deep curiosity, you stand up and you approach the trap door. You open it, revealing a staircase going down into the blackness. Downward, 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 until it disappears completely from sight. Begin to step down the staircase one step at a time, descending into the blackness. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. You're surrounded by blackness. And you're falling, but it's a slow slow motion. You're also flying. You don't feel unsafe. It's as if there's very little gravity and you're slowly descending into space. As you fall, the sight of the stairs and of the trapdoor begins to float away from you until you've enveloped completely in space, in the blackness, in the void. And as you continue to surrender to the experience of falling, but flying, gently rotate around and see a little pinprick of light. As you start to slowly drift towards it, you realize it's another door. And you're floating towards it. The light is getting bigger, bigger, until you arrive at the door. You find another set of stairs. You begin to walk up the stairs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You emerge through the trapdoor and you find yourself arriving somewhere that feels like home. Yet it is not your home. It's very familiar, but it's not quite your home. You look around. You feel like you've been here before. There's a lightness and a brightness to it. There's a real sense of ease. You have arrived. In this place that feels like your home, yet is not your home. Notice all the details of what you see. The details of the setting, plants, and sun, roots, all the little things. Walk around for a little while until you arrive on a scene where you see yourself in a scene. There is much merrymaking, celebration, music, there's dancing, you are at the center. You're holding the space with the music that is flowing. You see yourself smiling, so joyful. Smile with yourself. Notice the faces of who are there. How are their bodies swaying? How do they sing? See the children sharing their joy. That's great. Hear the sound of the songs that you've been carrying, cultivating. You've been carrying your heart, pouring out all your expression, pouring out yourself. Cup is so full that it's overflowing. Become a fountain, sharing these beautiful vibrations, infections. So powerful that it's reverberating for generations. To your children, to your neighbors, children's children. It's rippling out. Very real. So much toil and suffering to arrive at this point. smile on your face. You slowly step away from the seat, walking away from the feeling of fullness. You're allowing the smile on your face to release the tonics into your body, sense of peace, feeling absolutely fulfilled, and back to the top door from which you came. Your big smile on your face, you open it and begin to descend the staircase. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. There you are again, moving in space. All around you are the stars and the galaxies, the health of universe. Slowly, every muscle, every bone, every molecule in your body begins to dissolve, becoming one with the universe. Release your identities. Release your name. Release your desires. Release your memories. Release your plans for the future. Slowly you begin to recompose pieces of your body, your past, your identity, coalescing, coming back together, but this time with coherence. Back into one single individual, having a human experience. Once you're recomposed, you find you've arrived at your original staircase, the one that you first descended. Begin to make the slow walk back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You emerge back into the space, back into the room you're sitting in. Back into the present moment. So we have bodies again. Let's warm up our palm. We're going to just give ourselves a very juicy facial massage. Keeping the good feelings from our journey. The journey continues. And get into any of the crevices where you feel like there's tension, and this should just be really juicy and really pleasurable. The temples are a nice spot. Around the nose is nice. I love to get into the jaw. We store a lot of anxiety and anger right there in the jaw. Down to the neck, behind the ears. And we're going to pull our face muscles down like this while I'm making a crazy face and really expanding all the facial muscles. And pulling all the way down the neck and down the collarbone. You should look like you're something from a horror film. And we can chew. Lifting the chin up and really make the weirdest faces you possibly can. We're going to take our left hand and find this muscle on the right side of the neck. Perhaps you've never really gotten into this muscle before. You want to grab it and just sort of gently massage it and sort of pull it out like this. Pulling it out. We have a lot of tension here. This is, if you're not used to this, this can be quite uncomfortable. It's a strange little corner. And so you're sort of grabbing the muscle and then you're grabbing the skin, right? And then we'll do the other side. Okay. We'll just roll our shoulders back. Hold a lot of tension in our shoulders. And with our tongues and our lips sealed, we're going to take our tongue and run it over our lips, over our teeth in circles. It's like this. And the other direction. My tongue gets tired very quickly doing that. And we're going to connect with our diaphragm now. So the diaphragm is the muscle that sits underneath the lungs. It's shaped like a parachute or like a dome. And whenever we inhale, it contracts to make space. So it's contracting to make space, and that's the reason why your belly inflates when you sing or when you inhale. It's not because you're singing into the belly, right? Maybe you've heard that oh, you have to sing from your belly. What it actually means is you need to activate the diaphragm so the belly is being extended and so that the chest is not where you're breathing. If you look at a baby lying on its back, the way it's breathing, it's all belly. Its belly is inflating like a big balloon. So we'll take a deep breath in. Feel your diaphragm, which is right here below the lungs. Feel it collapsing as it's pushing your belly outward. And then we're going to say, ha, ha, hey. And notice what's happening with the movement of your diaphragm and your belly. Place one hand on the diaphragm. Ha, ha, hey. You'll notice your belly's going, Ha, ha, hey. Ha, ha, hey. Ha, ha, hey. Ha, ha, hey. This is a really good way to quickly connect with that space. Your belly, your diaphragm, this whole mechanic is your generator. It's what generates your air. Your vocal folds, your vocal cords, is the vibrator. It's what the air is passing through to vibrate it, to create tones, to create pitch, to create sound. And then your face, especially this mask here, and your whole head is the resonator. And that's what's resonating the sound out. So this is the mechanics of this, how this is working. Yes, we need to tap into these kind of spiritual energetics and sing intuitively and just release. But also, we want to prepare the vessel so that we can be stronger and more prepared for the songs that we want to sing, the songs that we want to receive. So one of the best, greatest exercises for this that really unites this whole channel is this very funny buzzing exercise where we purse our lips and we sing a tone while we're blowing the air through the lips and making this buzz. So I'll demonstrate. And you'll notice if your lips are too loose, you'll be like, and you'll sputter out really fast because it's too much airflow. So you want to keep these really nice and tight. So let's take a deep breath in together, inflating the belly, and then singing that pitch and trying to go as long as we can and try and keep consistent. You'll have to find a balance between making sure there's enough airflow that the lips keep going, but not like you're pushing it so hard that you're straining and that you're going to run out of air too quickly. So that's the balance. So we're gonna do this for a little while and just sort of get into it. And then it's really extraordinary how this is going to help us support us to sing the song that we're going to sing after this. Okay, so deep inhale. Deep inhale, inflate the belly. This makes my nose very itchy. We're going to do some sirening now. So you're going to reach for the lowest tone that you can find, and then bring it up to the highest tone you can find, and then bring it back down, and then repeat that 3 times. So imagine like a 3-crested wave. So I'll demonstrate, then we'll do it together, okay? So deep inhale. Okay, and you want to kind of time it to the length of the breath. So we'll do this, 5 or 6 times. So everyone together, deep inhale. And again, deep inhale at your own pace. Again, deep inhale. And on your own, one time. How are we feeling in this moment? Good? Any questions up to this point? Or should we just keep going? So there's a mantra I like very much from the Heart Sutra. going to drop it in the chat. And it's Om Gate Gate, Para Gate, Parasam Gate, Bodhisoha. Om Gate Gate, Para Gate, Parasam Gate, Bodhisoha. So please repeat after me. Om Gate Gate, Para Gate, Parasam Gate, Bodhisoha. And it translates to something like gone, gone all the way over, gone, gone, gone to the other shore. And we'll do this as a call and response. So I'll sing Om Gate Gate Para Sam Gate Bodhisoha. And then you Om Gate Gate Para Sam Gate Bodhisoha. Om Gate Gate Para Sam Gate Bodhisoha. You Om Gate Para Sam Gate Bodhisoha. Okay, is it a mouthful? It's a mouthful. We'll start slower, but that's the idea. And the second part is gone, 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 all the way over. Manageable mouthful. Cool. Gone, gone, gone to the other shore. Together. Gone, 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 all the way over. Gone, gone, gone to the other shore. Let's do that again. Gone, 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 all the way over. Are you breathing? Is your belly inflating? Gone, gone, gone to the other shore. Om Gate Gate. Om Gate Gate Para Sam Gate Bodhisoha. 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 Gone, gone, gone. Gone, 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 all the way
gate para sam gate bodhisoha. Om 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 gate para sam gate bodhisoha. So I want you to imagine that there's an egg around you. And as you sing, you're going to vibrate this egg. And on the inhale, as you inflate the belly, you're going to allow your ribs to extend out as well. So I want you to really focus energetically just about a foot in front of you. So you can send that vibration out into this egg, into this kind of auric field. Om gate para sam gate bodhisoha. 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 Now, as a contrast to that, I want you to fix your eyes at a point in the horizon. If you need to fix your eyes on the mantra text, you can do that as well. And see how it feels to be unwavering in your gaze. And now you're going to sing out to fill out that space in the horizon. But that doesn't necessarily mean that you're singing with a lot of volume. Simply fill up that space energetically. Okay? Try it. Om gate para sam gate bodhisoha. 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 Om gate para sam gate. Now with a smile. Gone, 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 all the way over. Gone, gone, gone to the other shore. Big smile. See how it feels. Gone, 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 all the way over. Gone, gone, gone to the other shore. Om gate, make your singing an offering. Om gate para sam gate bodhisoha. 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 Gone, 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 all the way over. Gone to the other shore. Do whatever feels good. Gate para sam gate bodhisattva. Hey. Gate para sam gate bodhisattva. Uteyatam. Om gate para sam gate bodhisattva. Yeah. Gate para sam gate bodhisattva. Teyatam gate para sam gate bodhisattva. 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 One last time. Om gate para sam gate bodhisattva. 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 Thank you. Tashi Delek, thank you so much. So all this just to share some techniques that I use with my singing practice, and hopefully to show you that this is an internal game. Whatever happens with the sound outside there has to do with this internal work. So I gave you a lot of different perspectives, approaches, and practices that you can hopefully activate and take on the road ahead. And now I just would like to hear from you how you're feeling, and if you have any questions, if you care to speak, anyone could chime in, perhaps share your name and where you're from, why you're here, and then whatever else you have to say. 2 hummingbirds were dancing outside my window towards the end of our singing. I love that. Dancing with the song. So anyone, please. I'd love to hear from you.
I have to go, but I loved it. I love that it's an invitation to play and not a test to hit the right note or get it right. And I enjoyed, just getting to, sing something that I'm like, oh, that doesn't feel right. But I'm like, oh, that's okay. We're just playing. So that's beautiful. Thank you, Benny.
Thank you, Tessa. I'm so happy to see you again.
Yes, me too.
Connect some more soon. Great to have you here.
And thank you, everybody.
Thanks for coming. Any questions? Anything anyone wants to share? It's It's really nice. Also helps me with feedback as well.
I really loved the perspective of thinking about the voice in three parts as the generator and the vibrator and the resonator. That's a concept that I hadn't heard of before. And that really is helpful for how I'm going to contextualize the way that I'm anchoring into my voice moving forward and using not just my voice, but my whole vessel as a channel. Since, you know, music is one of the many mediums of channeling. So that was definitely a huge takeaway for me. I've had the opportunity to learn a lot of really cool things, but that was something brand new to me that really merged the science and spirituality of music mechanics in a really great way to visualize too. So thank you. And the song, I don't know if you wrote that song that we just sang in terms of like the melody that goes along with the English lyrics, but it goes together so well as a with both the Sanskrit and the English at the same time. It just all flows so lovely and so harmoniously. So thank you for this gathering. It's really, really a great space to be in. I'm grateful to be here.
Thank you so much, Merrick. Where are you located?
I'm in the southern New Jersey area of Lenapehoking right now.
Okay, great. I'm from New York City. I grew up in the Bronx. So thank
Oh,
you
very cool.
for sharing. Yeah, yeah, definitely. That's very useful. I find that very useful as well to understand the mechanics, right? Because there's this whole mechanical, technical architecture to the body, and then also how music is structured as well. And for me, that's equally as important as the prayer and the devotion and the expression and the intuition. I think of it as the craft side of things versus the art side of things, and both need to be in a healthy union. So that's the approach I take, and I really try and keep it balanced. That's important to me. If I find I'm going too technical, too much craft, I'm like, wait a second, let me get my buffalo drum and go sit out in the garden and just sing for a little bit and figure out why I'm getting so obsessive, so mental. So thank you for sharing that. Yeah, thank you so much. Who else would like to share? Please. Please, it's really wonderful to share.
I'd love to share. That was beautiful. I'm so happy I joined. The meditation in particular is very profound and moving. And I'm actually starting on my journey as a vocal facilitator. I've been playing with my voice since I was a child, and I've sang in ceremonies and have formed my own modalities with the voice. And I'm also in that invitation for play and being silly, because we often take ourselves too seriously in general and things can get very serious and very scary. And I found with my stretching with the voice and playing and being in that experimentation and just holding space for myself, I'm more able to hold space for others in a good way. And I feel that there are a lot of medicines coming through with our voice and what we can contribute in terms of this grand symphony of humanity that is emerging right now. So very happy to have joined and to tap into my voice and be like in a space of someone else facilitating when I'm going to be facilitating a space this weekend, actually.
I love singing in other people's circles. I love when other people are facilitating. It's really nice too. But it's also so nice to give. And thank you for coming and for being open to receiving. And it's wonderful that it could offer you something and new perspectives and some nourishment. So thank you for being here. Where are you located, Sapito?
I'm in San Francisco, in the forest here in San Francisco.
And what's your offering this weekend?
It's a cacao circle with a vocal activation, and my friend Bert is going to be sharing some mandalas and beautiful digital artwork. And this is the second time we're holding this kind of space. The first time I led people through the chakras and their voice. So from the bottom up to be able to align. And yeah, this time is going to be a little more playful, introducing some exercises that have helped me in opening my voice and being comfortable with it.
Amazing. Beautiful. Have a wonderful time. We'll be there with you in spirit. And if anyone's in the San Francisco area, please go and sing for us.
Yes, please join.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Who else would like to share any questions about the voice, about music, about guitar, about me? I'm so happy to share. Merrick is saying she's just hanging out virtually with her friends in the Bay Area today. Could you share your link, Jenny? They'd be interested. If you could drop it in the chat, we can all stay connected and know about your event. William, I would love to hear from you, if you don't mind me putting you on the spot.
Oh, hi. Really enjoyed the meditation. The song was amazing, and I could really feel more connection to my body, and which of course helps the voice. And I'm up here in by Lake Tahoe, Nevada City, California.
And you're a guitarist.
Oh, I dabble. Yeah, dabble with different instruments. I've been exploring the journey of the voice for a little while, and just constantly wanting to learn as much as I can.
Yeah, beautiful, beautiful, brother. Thank you. Thanks for sharing. Thanks for being here. Any last shares or questions? Well, it's an ongoing journey. I had a time where I stopped singing when I was 13. I hit puberty and just like it felt like the world was crashing down. And I still feel like I'm healing that wound. And I would say 80-90% of the time I can still feel that the parts of the pain body when I'm singing, and I'm still working. It's a very active work for me. But once I'm singing enough, and with the help of these practices and many other practices and just general self-care and maintenance, I'm able to reach more flow states. And singing together obviously has this, curative effect, is the medicine of singing together that sort of washes all of that away in such a beautiful way. So it's much different if I need to hold space in a ceremony, or if I'm singing, as a performance on a stage. Then I'm really doing so much more work to prepare myself so that I come to a place of equanimity within myself, and then that translates into the music. So, and it's not the other way around for me. So yeah, singing together, it's one of the best medicine. Singing alone, it's such a beautiful medicine too. If you're interested in learning more about this work and also my work with guitar, I take a similar, someone called it a trauma-informed approach, and also just very spirit-led approach to the guitar, to medicine music, to studying all that. I have my Sacred Musician Incubator that's launching on the 30th, and that's for all levels at the end of the month. So just feel free to reach out if you want to learn more about that. I'm happy to meet with you, and I would love to hear about your vision for the future, the vision that you saw in the meditation, for your life as a music practitioner, and this beautiful path of inner work that allows you to then actually change the vibrational field around you and impact people in that way. I think it's such a blessing. I feel very blessed to have been working with music for the past 20 years, and I just feel like I'm just getting started, while also holding the paradox of like being a perpetual student, but stepping into, teaching and authority and all, writing playing that whole game, playing both sides of it, being sensei and also being grasshopper. So and like pretending to be sensei, but actually being grasshopper behind it. I don't know if you know. I don't know if I'm saying too much. You know what I'm talking about. So yeah, so that's it. Thank you so much. I'd like to invite someone to pray us out of this experience. Whoever feels called to speak a closing prayer or to sing a closing prayer. That would be super awesome. I would love to hear you sing. This is like the longest silence ever. Come on, don't be shy. Okay, I'll sing one. I'll sing one. Listen more often to things than to beings. Listen more often to things than to beings. 'Tis the ancestors' breath when the fire's voice is heard. 'Tis the ancestors' breath in the voice of the waters. Ah, ah. Those who have died have never, never left. The dead are not under the earth. They are in the baby's cry. They are in the whispering trees. They are in the moaning rocks. They are in the quiet earth. The dead are not under the earth. So listen more often to things than to beings. Listen more often to things than to beings. 'Tis the ancestors' breath when the fire's voice is heard. 'Tis the ancestors' breath in the voice of the waters. Ah, 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 ah. Thank you, everybody. Blessings to all. Hope to see you again. I think we'll do this again next week. I think I'll focus again on singing because this feels really good right now. And have a wonderful, wonderful evening. Thank you.